Alright everybody, welcome to the ABT doubles final match here at Hazel Dell Lanes. This is Andy in the booth along with two-time champion Mickey Westmoreland.
Hello.
We have our final match today with Patrick Lathrop and Josh Wills against Tony and Brian Ferguson. Handicap difference in this match is just 3 pins, so basically a straight up scratch match almost. Double a 1-game match. Winner gets $225 each, second gets $150 each. Tony's up on lane 4. Even a 7-pin on 4. Had 15 teams today here at Hazel Dell. Pretty good turnout. Overall, is just a good day for us to have it here. It's our first time doing a doubles here at Hazel Dell. It's also our first time doing a doubles on the step ladder. Mickey bowled really well today, at least, well, except for 1 game.
Yeah, well, it was 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And the only 2 people that did well on 1 and 2 just so happened to be the leaders.
Yeah, they didn't do great. They did good.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they were averaging 240 a game, and they shot a whole 440 for the 2 of them, so they cut their average in half.
Yeah. Still, that was a good game. That was coming in even on 1 and 2. You were doing a great job on that pair.
Yeah. And 3 and 4 was about as balanced as we could get. So Brian up on 3, laps a 10-pin.
Shot really hasn't changed much. Everyone's still sliding right around 20.
Yeah, it's pretty close. Also, unique matchup. We have 2 lefties against 2 righties. So Josh and Pat going to try to hold the lefty power while we got the righty power for the Fergusons. High flush for a strike. Coming up on our ABT tour, we only got 2 events left in the regular season. Next Sunday we're at Firebird Lanes in Salem for a $500 singles. And then on the 12th at Malala Bowl Saturday we have a trio Swiss the day before our Tournament of Champions. Brian with a spare on 3. Mickey, she brought a good partner in this tournament today, didn't she?
Oh yeah, I love bowling with Sandy.
They had a lot of fun. Sandy bowled really well.
Yeah.
And just barely missed the money too.
We had for our first doubles tournament together, I think we did quite well.
We had a good time. Patrick up on 3. 0-bang ball. Smash.
Throwing the motive tank.
Yes. And that's the ball that he won his first singles title with back at Wilsonville last year. Tony and Brian were the runaway leaders. They were plus 390 for 5 games. It was a pretty high score.
They didn't have much handicap either,
No.
so that's pretty good.
Yeah, they only had 15 pins between the 2 of them combined, so it was awful close. Tony was
Solid 8.
Oof, awful 8 pin. It looked good. I couldn't tell from here. It looked pretty good.
Pretty good. He fell out of the shot just a little bit, but it kind of struck.
Brian's going to try to get his team on the strike train here. Yeah, high flush. I watched him do that to me all week at league this week. So I had to bowl him in league, and he was doing that all day. There we go, spare up. Also coming up here on the ABT Tour, December 20th, our grand finals at Tiger Bowl. We're going to be having our top 16 points earners. Bowlers earn 20 points for every tournament they bowl, plus bonus points for cashing. Right now we have most of our top 16 who are confirmed, but we have about 4 or 5 spots that are open. Patrick with a 3-5-6 left-handed side of the bucket, half bucket. Coming around to the start of the season. New season starts January 16th with a very special 4-person Swiss at Tiger Bowl, where we have 4-man teams, any combination, and every team gets a free pizza. Josh looking for 2 in a row. Yes, gets the light trip. Josh has been really solid today. Hasn't had very many bad shots. Chop the pipe pin off.
Hooked right by it.
And that's, you know, even with that or the bucket, it's so easy to do that. You gotta be so firm with that shot.
It can be a difficult spare to pick up.
Very much. Brian tugged that one a little bit.
He yanked it right in there, though. Yeah, he left a 4-pin.
4-pin, not too bad. Tony up on 4. Yeah, he got that one.
Great shot.
That was
Stayed
great.
right on line.
And this match is still pretty much even. Ryan going for a spare. Got it.
Runs it down.
It's funny how noisy and loud this was. All of a sudden it's really quiet.
Yeah. There was these 2 loud women that was.
Yeah, they were making a lot of noise. Everybody was getting mad at me.
Yeah, you know, it happens.
Josh up on 4, looking for 3 in a row. I lose the, what the heck is it? 2, 4, 7, 8.
Yep. 2, 4, 7, 8 is one left. Like he missed a little line with that shot.
Yeah, got to let it dry a little fast and hooked up past the head pin. Pat coming up on 3, trying to get back on it.
That looks good.
Much better wrap with the 7 pin. Now this is not an easy spare. You got that 8 pin behind it. Makes it kind of a hard pickup. Us right-handers hate the 3, 6, 9, 10 with a passion. Oh, we missed them all. Oh my. That could be a big count loss later in the day here.
Giving up. With only receiving 3 pins, it could be huge. Back-to-back spares for
Boy.
both team members.
That can be bad.
Patrick's got 2 missed spares, and Josh has only got 1, but it's going to come down to those
Tony.
pins.
Tony, re-rack.
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 Pin fell.
Well, he's only got 8. I don't see a problem. Great shot.
Brian with a big strike there. He's gonna have to re-rack his pins here because a few pins decided to fall out of the ditch.
They might have been a little afraid and ran.
Well, they could have been, yeah. Let's just hope we don't have any kind of a stuck deck or anything like that. That would be really bad. I saw the mechanic jumping up on top of the lane top to see if he's gonna go watch it. That looks better.
That's a lot better.
That's a rack of 10.
Yeah, we got 10.
Let's try to give him a bit of an advantage.
We yanked it a little. Push.
Did not hold. He's a 6, 7, 10. That's it. So 3 of the 4 bowlers in this frame so far are open now. Well, they're in the 4th frame. But
You don't know if he's open quite yet. That's a pickable spare.
it is pickable spare.
It's difficult, but it's
Your
pickable.
your mathematics on there are pretty low percentage. But hey, what do I know? Not able to get it.
He'll get 2.
Yeah, you got 2 counts.
But he did the right thing. He went for count. Count is huge, especially when you're on a strike.
Yes. You don't want to be losing extra pins. That makes it real bad. Pat up on 4, trying to recover. High flush, dude, and carries it out. We looked at the scores on 3 and 4. 1 and 2 were a real mess, but 3 and 4 are about even, both lefties and righties. So we went ahead and do this. And
pulling the championship match on 1 and 2 might have been for some interesting commentating.
That can happen. That's a tug.
Tugged it. High. There
wow.
Sent a messenger across.
What a kick out of that 6. Both Brian and Patrick have 2 ABT titles. They said they want to get matching shirts if they win this thing.
They're gonna get pink.
They want pink matching pink shirts. White and lose the 2-5.
I'm down with pink.
Fuchsia. It's kind of a fuchsia.
They're getting matching pink shirts and do each other's hair.
Yes, there you go. Brian looking for a double 3. Kind of.
There's a little red mark.
And he got the Swisher. Trying to stem the tide here a little bit. And both teams kind of lost their momentum for a second there.
I do believe Brian and Tony both here.
Yes.
They'll be fairly lined in. They understand the shot.
Yep.
Oh,
Leads pan out. Ugh. Back-to-back opens.
back opens for Tony.
Now Josh, other than that faux pas in the 3rd frame, has been pretty solid. So.
Damn it. Here.
He does get it. Wow.
Boy.
Bang.
It's a huge double for him.
Josh looking for his 4th out of 5. Well, this one last time he had to make an adjustment. That looks a lot better.
A lot better. He moved a couple boards on the shot.
Yeah. They're going high that last shot in the end. And Tony trying to stop the bleeding here real quick. Tug that one a little bit. It's holding though. High again, big 4. Ouch. It wasn't big for you. You did 10 pounds, so a 4-6-7 split. Once again, another very low percentage. My least favorite split of all of them. Because I've actually picked the big 4, but 4-6-7 I just hate.
I've never picked the big 4.
I've gotten lucky and gotten it 3 times. Brian, 3 in a row. Got
Keeps
the
it
work
right
in.
in there every time.
He's holding his team up right now. Only going to go for count again. It's 9 out, so he's at 85 in the 6th. Brian's going on about a 240 pace right now. A long way to go, though. Pat up on 4. Oh, wraps the 7 pin.
All seem to come in just a little flat on that.
Josh up on 3. Still trying to keep hot. 6 pin. Didn't get the trip this time. Okay, now Pat completely blew the 7 the last time, so let's make sure he gets it here. That's much better.
You know, if you take a look at both their feet, how they're playing it, they're both playing the lanes a little bit differently, of course, because they got 2 different balls, but it seems to be like Pat is sliding about 5 boards left than Josh.
Well,
Josh did drift a little bit on that shot, which caused it to come in line.
Well, and you do have also, you have 2 different styles of play. You've got Josh using no thumb, so he's going to have a higher rev rate, and Pat is a little more conventional for a left-hander, so.
Yeah.
Tony really needs to do something here. He's bleeding bad. That looks a lot better.
Yes, it does. Right in there.
Got it. These guys led it from start to finish, so let's see if they can close the deal now. If Brian and Tony are to win, they'll qualify for the Tournament of Champions coming up at Mahoma Bowl in 3 weeks. as they'll be their first titles each. I hope we have a really strong turnout here. Alright, we're at the 10 board. And gets it 4 in a row.
Right.
That's big.
Swishes it.
Yep, gets the 7 out late.
Huge, Brian. Go get it.
Oh, just barely got the 7 out.
Really got the 7 and the 10 out.
Yeah, the 10 went out first, and the 7 decided to wait a few seconds.
Oh.
Fun to make this sweat.
Yeah, urethane and all. I just leaves the 6.
Got it out with the 2 wide.
And covers the spare very easily.
Down, nice and easy.
Yeah, Brian has got the he's at the hammer right now, so he needs to keep throwing these darts. Tony can stay with him, they can win this thing.
Could not tickle the nickel.
Wiggling 5 pin ends the streak. So right now through 6, through 7 now. Brian's will be with the spare at 169. Tony can double here, it's going to help him a lot.
Looks good.
Got it.
Taps it out.
Just barely got it. Brian going for his 5 pin, got the 5 pin. Okay, so he's at 169. Tony's on a double right now through the 8th frame. Pat and Josh still going. Josh going for a double here. Carry, there's a double. That's big. Right now it's very close. Patrick up on 4. Got it out a little bit. 3 pin. He sent it out so far, and with a urethane ball, it's going to run out of gas here pretty quick. It doesn't store energy like a reactive ball. Still very, very close. Here on the 3 pin. We go to the 9th frame, foundation frame. And it's about a 10 pin match right now. Brian. Another 5 pin. Another 5 pin. But same thing too though. If he spares and Tony can strike, then they aren't losing much ground. The other team is doing the same thing. They're getting one guy's got a double and one guy can't carry. So it's about the same. That looks good. And he, no, did not get the
combo said no.
That's right. 7 pin. Brian for his spare, easy peasy.
Turns it down.
He's 188 through 8 frames now. Spare up on the 9th.
He can finish with a 238.
Max, yes.
Max.
Tony's max right now is 184 for the spare. And he'll get that.
Down.
Okay.
and going into the 10th. Foundation.
Now,
Patrick can strike here.
Patrick's gone 2 pin, 7 pin, and 6 pin the last 3 shots. So let's see where he's at here. Got that one. That was big. So Patrick's max is a 204. Josh's max is a 237. So if they both were to strike out, they'd have a match. No, that's a big if.
It's a real nail biter. It's coming down to
It
the
is.
10th.
It's very close. That's what we like to see. Make it close, make it fun. Nobody's dominating. Josh, 6 in the bucket. Leaves the bucket, and that's not where you want to be. Big count loss, and it's a tough spare.
Looks like Josh should probably land up on that shot.
He might have.
Threw it a little bit too hard.
And you gotta make sure you get this. You don't want to miss it. Got it. That's a big cover. So now Josh's max is 213. So really, if Brian can strike out, if Brian can well strike out, they can get very close to shutting the door. He needs his first strike big time. It's a little inside, it's got a hot pull. And that's the 4 pin, so.
Still covers this. Gets a strike.
Going for his spare. Looks pretty good. Going right at it. There we go. Okay.
Easy.
Strike will give him a 173. Those 2 splits really hurt him bad.
He made an adjustment.
He did.
A little too late.
Yeah. So this is really close because, you know, you can assume Brian's going to probably get at least 1 strike on his hand,
He's gonna have to.
you know, to keep this thing close. That's better. And
Ooh, and if you're gonna leave it, that's a
good
great
spot
place to leave
Good
it.
spot to leave that. 171 for Tony. With his team, I said he has 10 pins of handicap, so it's 181. But it's team total. So now let's see what Brian can do. That's pretty good.
That high
Got it.
carries it.
Big shot. That was really big. Brian with 2 more strikes be a 238, but their team at 409. So what their handicap is 424.
I believe that Josh and Patrick are doing the 3.
They're getting 3, yes. Yeah, they're getting 3. This is big for Brian. No, 4 pin. Okay, at least 227. Spare will give him 228. That'll be 399. And made it a little bit easier for Patrick. Basically, what's going to come down to is Patrick and Josh have to strike on the first one.
A lot of pressure.
228 for Brian. Total 414.
Goes, looks pretty good. 9 he carries.
Big shot.
flush. I thought it was going to come in a little bit high, but it didn't.
He had enough speed on it to keep the hold line. Now, if Patrick can double here, that'll pretty much lock it out. Looks pretty good. Boy, mowed it down. Wow.
Coming through.
Yep, that's throwing up in the clutch, and he sent like 3 scouts at that thing.
Just in case 2 didn't get it.
Yeah, just in case the first 2 didn't get it. Yeah, the third buzzsaw coming at it. Okay, Josh with a max of 203. You know?
And he punches the wall like
You know,
the wall's
the wall, here's the thing.
Dang that wall.
If Patrick does not strike here, it's not over. That should wrap it up. Yeah, it should be about a 10-pin win.
can finish with a 204.
Yeah.
Josh can finish with
What's it? Around 8 or 10 pins. Very close. 203 for Josh. He wasn't spectacular.
but it was enough to get it done.
That close.
Good ball, guys. That's better than Husted.
Still has to be picked
Yeah,
up here.
yeah, he does.
And he does.
204.
204, 203.
Plus 35, 435 to 414.
Good ball.
Yeah.
That's an amazing match right there.
It's very, very close. Well, that wraps up the show here. Hazel Dell Lance. Mickey, thanks for being in the booth with me.
Oh yeah.
Boy!
I tried.
The lefties are over here hooting and hollering. They're all excited. Brian and Tony get $150 each for second place. Josh and Patrick get $225 each for first. We will see everybody next week at Firebird Lanes in Salem for a $500 singles. Have a good day, everybody.